Hi guys, welcome to our channel InfiniTech. In this video, we want to talk about the Samsung Galaxy A55 phone and take a closer look at its details. So without wasting time, let's go to the video. This phone brings itself closer to flagships like the S23 FE and has some changes and improvements compared to the previous generation. The back frame of the A55 is made of glass, which is not a new option as the A54 also had a glass back frame, marking the first time a glass back frame was seen on the Samsung A series. But now, a significant change has occurred, introducing a metal frame that has been considered for the A55, much like the S23 FE, which I think is a good and significant change. However, Samsung has added some reaches around the volume and power buttons to differentiate it from the S23 FE, which may not be aesthetically pleasing to many, although some consider it as a unique design. The A55 features a larger display, with a 6.6-inch screen size considered for this phone, which is a slight improvement over the previous generation, and in my opinion a larger display is more attractive. This display supports a refresh rate of 120Hz and has a Super AMOLED panel with Full HD resolution. Two significant changes in this phone are notable. Firstly, the display is protected by Gorilla Glass Victus Plus, and secondly, the display bezels are smaller compared to the previous generation and S23 FE. Although they have not been entirely eliminated, and we can still feel the presence of large bezels. In terms of brightness, there is no change in the display, and like the previous generation, it supports a peak brightness of 1000 nits, along with the Vision Booster feature, which we expect will provide clear visibility outdoors. Now let's move on to the hardware section of the phone, which has the most significant change compared to the previous generation. The chipset chosen for this phone is Exynos 1480, whereas the previous generation had Exynos 1380. But the main and significant change is in the graphics processor. In the base version, the RAM is not 6GB anymore, but it's 8GB now. We have a 128 and 8GB version, a 256 and 8GB version, and a 256 and 12GB version. Guys, if you enjoyed this video so far, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you very much. Now let's talk about the camera section. What change do we see? Nothing much. In terms of the structure and arrangement of the lenses, it's similar to the previous generation. We have a primary 50MP lens, an ultra-wide 12MP lens, and a 5MP macro lens. The front selfie camera is 32MP. But since the chipset has changed, the image processing is definitely different. In the Exynos 1480, we have something called ISP, Image Signal Processor, which is equipped with AI. Therefore, the A55 phone's camera is equipped with nitography, meaning you can take higher quality photos and videos in low light conditions. Another feature that the ISP provides to the camera is 12-bit Super HDR video, which is why I said at the beginning of the video that this phone is getting closer to the flagships. In the battery section, there is no difference. We have a 5000 mAh battery that supports 25-watt charging, and the charger adapter is not included in the box and must be purchased separately. In the software section, we have Android version 14 and One UI 6.1. There is no news of Galaxy AI, and Samsung has kept this option for its flagships and has not brought it to mid-range phones yet. We have 4 years of software updates and 5 years of security patches. Now let's talk about the price of this phone, which has increased compared to the previous generation. The price of the base version of this phone, which is 128 and 8GB of RAM, is €480, and the price of the 256 and 8GB of RAM version is €530. Guys, it's the end of the video and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.